Yo, what's happening, Raider Nation? It's your boy Soto here. You know what it is. Raiders versus the world. Talk about a team that the world loves to hate, your Las Vegas Raiders. So, if any of you guys out there have been watching me for any length of time, you know I love offensive linemen. I love breaking down tape. I love drafting them. I love watching all their game films. I love watching them play. I like bullies. In real life, I hate bullies. On the football field, I love offensive line bullies. Yes, technicians are nice and positioning guys, and I use leverage and this and that. But I like guys who can do that, plus are strong, and are mean, and are bullies. That is Jackson Powers Johnson. Now, he's not the most technically sound guy, but this dude can get it done on multiple positions on the offensive line. He's going to be our center for the foreseeable future, okay? And I'm really pumped about that because his mindset is the kind of mindset that I love in my offensive linemen. I want to protect those behind me, and I want to crush those in front of me. And that's exactly how Jackson Powers Johnson does his business. All right, we're going to get to his presser right now from OTAs. But before we do, I want to make sure everyone please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's an excellent way to support the channel. It's absolutely free to do. And it's the bare minimum you can do to support the channel, besides doing absolutely nothing, just watching the video. I do appreciate that. Let's get to Jackson Powers Johnson. He's one of my favorite dudes.
How we doing? Doing good? Fantastic. It's good to see you guys.
It's your second go around being a part of these OTAs here in Las Vegas, but with this new Carroll regime, now it's really starting to get going. And what is your impression of this new staff?
I think the whole team's in a developmental mindset. I mean, it's been awesome. We've been flying around, having fun. I mean, this is the most fun I've had in football since I was a little kid, and it's super exciting. I mean, we're competing, and we're going out there and playing football, so can't complain.
Jackson, how excited are you to block for Ashton Gency this season?
Super excited. I mean, you saw all the videos. Like, that's not scripted. I'm not that great of an actor, but no, he's awesome. He's been doing so good. All the hype is real. And I'm super excited to block for him, man. Maybe get some celebrations. He's a great TikTok dancer, so maybe get my hips loosened up a little bit. So
last season you started at a few different positions. How helpful has it been to be able to really lock in on center so far?
Yeah, very helpful. I mean, you get to see everything from every angle. You can translate a lot of things from guard to center, and it's been great. And I think these coaches have been doing a great job of, putting people in uncomfortable situations and situations they haven't been there before. And then I think the experience of me playing multiple positions has helped me with that here at OTAs.
What makes Geno Smith such a different quarterback compared to any other one that you've been blocking?
It's so much experience. I mean, I call him an old man every day, but he's got so much fire and so much youth to him. And the knowledge of the game, how he does it, the passion he does it with, it's second to none. And I've had such a fun time being able to snap to him and be able to block for him.
There's been a lot of talk about the energy that Pete Carroll brings to this team. What would you say about him and your observations so far to that energy and how it's helped the team?
I mean, I think everybody sees it. Like guys have said, we're having the funnest time in football that we've ever had, and that starts with him. There's basketball hoops all around the facility. And when we're ever done, he's shooting around. He's having fun. And if you want to have a team who has a lot of fun at what they do every single day, it has to start at the top. And he has fun every single day. He brings the juice. He doesn't have a bad day, and it's infectious energy that it's really been put onto us.
You mentioned the basketball hoops. What other things does Pete do to kind of embrace that culture of competition throughout the facility and at practice?
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, we do little competitions. We'll do jump balls. We did a little walk on or walk marathon thing, and we did try to kick field goals. We did a little bit of cornhole. I mean, he's just mixing it up and always competing in something. So, but we do a lot of shoot-offs, so that's fun.
Jackson, it feels like you want to be a leader, that comes naturally to you. As a young player, what's the process of trying to find that fine line between kind of being respectful, being a young player, but also wanting to lead? And do you feel like that's coming naturally to you in year two now?
No, I think it starts with doing everything right all the time, and I've had a lot of great mentorship in that. I've been with Maxx all off season and seeing how he handles things and trying to mimic that as much as possible. And I also got vets in the room with Alex Kappa and Colton Miller. So seeing how they lead, seeing how they go, just trying to replicate that. And then, being into my second year, like, trying to find my place and where that is, but just being myself. I mean, one thing is I'm not going to change who I am. I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to be running around, screaming, yelling, hollering. So, leading by play and leading by energy and love of the game.
How has the offensive line done so far, just as you're learning Chip Kelly's system here?
I think everyone's doing great. Like as I said, developmental mindset. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I've been in a couple of offenses in my time, but it's super fun. It's super great. And like me being an Oregon guy, getting to run a little bit of old Oregon fires me up a little bit. So it's been awesome.
How's it been working so far with Brandon Carroll, a fellow Pac-12 guy, and also Coach Dickerson in the new offensive line staff?
Yeah. Only thing I don't like about BC is he was at Washington. But other than that, no, he's been honestly so amazing. I mean, these coaches are awesome. They bring the juice and bring the fire every single day. Like I'm excited to go into work every day and be able to be coached by them. And I think they're helping me out so much. This kind of really been one of my best off seasons I've had, just because how much they're coaching, how much detail, and how much their infectious attitude's been impressed on us. So,
what excites you most about the offense this season and how it's all coming together early?
I mean, the speed and the guys we've added, and kind of the mentality around it too. I mean, we've talked about Genty, we've talked about Dante Thornton's another huge one. Everyone's talking about him. I recruited him to Oregon, so I'll take a little bit of that. But he's a baller. I mean, you look at Betch, you look at everyone coming back, Cobes, with Gino. I mean, speed, and then go back to Genty with running the ball. I think we have a lot of, speed running around, but I think we also have a lot of power, and it's just a lot of new, exciting things and a lot of weapons that we can go have fun with.
What's Gino brought to the offense?
I mean, a lot of experience and a lot of calmness. Like you need somebody at the helm that's been through it a lot and who knows what to do. I think that's huge. He knows what to do, and he's teaching all of us, and he knows almost every position, and it's crazy. Like he can give like props to the left tackle. He can talk to a receiver. He can talk to a tight end. Like when you're out there in those situations, it's calming to know that I'm playing with somebody who's been through it so many times. So
I know bond and friendships are just so important for an offensive line unit.
Yep.
Colton and Andre were friends since the Oakland days.
Yep.
Now you're here, and you and Colton are viewed as the leaders of this offensive line. How's your chemistry and relationship grown with Colton?
Oh yeah, I mean, I love Colton. He's been awesome. Like ever since I've been here, he's really mentored me. Like I bought his mom's house. He's awesome. How he handles things in his routine is second to none. I was so happy to play next to him last year and be able to help him out because, guard tackle, you guys are, playing together. So being able to play with him got me super close to him. And then being able to be, around him off the field, meeting his girlfriend, having my fiance and his girlfriend, talk and really connect off the field has been awesome.
Jackson, at this stage of the game, when it comes to the offensive line, obviously you don't have pads on, you're not getting physical. That's where you guys make your hay. But what's most important for you guys all as a unit right now?
I mean, getting the playbook down and getting the continuity and just really being on the same page. Like right now, you can treat every rep as a Super Bowl rep, and you can try and mock that, but you also gotta be sure to know that everybody knows what they're gonna do, and that's what the off season for, and that's what OTAs are for. So.
What's different is what's asked of the offensive line in this system than before?
I mean, there's a lot put on us. Like you got to run the ball to be able to win the game, and that's been impressed on us every single day. And I think we're taking a lot of pride into that. Like we've seen the stats where we're the worst rushing team in the NFL. I see it as an opportunity. Good. So opportunity to get those numbers up, and also put a lot of the responsibility on the team on the offensive line.
Jackson, a lot is made from about how players jump from year one to year two. Where have you gotten better at this offseason?
Yeah, I've hammered down a routine. I've lost 10 to 15 pounds. I'm faster. I'm stronger. I'm getting a lot better at technique. I got to throw a lot of that on the coaches. They've been absolutely amazing, as I said. So getting a real off season at center is huge. I mean, you kind of go back to my college years, I really never had a real offseason of center. I was always playing, 5 or 6 different positions. So being able to really hone on one is been awesome. So I think I'm going to make a great jump. I'm going to give it as best I got and have some fun.
We've seen from Caleb and Charles so far, the rookies that the Raiders drafted, and how important is it to you as well to potentially be a mentor, somebody that helps them out?
Yeah, no, those guys are awesome. I mean, the rookies are great. That's kind of funny to say the rookies. I feel like I'm still kind of a rookie. No, they've been awesome. They've done everything that's been asked of them. They're here early. They're doing everything that they need to do, and I think they're doing a great job of finding people to, learn under. And I've done the best I could. I've had them over at my house a couple times doing laundry, cooking meat, trying to learn on the Traeger. I mean, I'm only 22, but I'm still trying to hone those skills in. So maybe that's another off-season goal.
One more, guys.
But yeah, so they've been awesome.
Any progress on getting a burger named after you in town?
So I got a burger named after me. It's at Barcode Burgers. It's called the Big Jack's Burger. I brought it to Vegas. It's super good. You guys should go try it. So. Yeah.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thank you.
For that putt yesterday.
That putt yesterday? Oh, okay. I got to talk about this. We have a little golf league. I started off pretty bad. I shot over 110. wasn't good, but didn't have a great performance. Came back to Southern Highlands, shot in the 80s. That's more my sweet spot. But we went and played the Summit, which, by the way, beautiful course. Didn't play great, but I played great team golf. Had 2 putts that kind of put us into overtime. Had a putt that kind of snuck it in and got it right. So I think that's kind of the biggest challenge this offseason has been getting better at golf. So thank you guys so much.
How do you not love Jackson Powers Johnson? Okay. The Big Jack's Burger. You best believe the next time I'm in Vegas, I'm getting a Big Jack's Burger. Am I going to finish it? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not as good like I used to be. I used to be able to eat a ton. I can't do that anymore. Okay. I used to be beautiful. I just can't do it anymore. All right. But I'll try. Now, a couple of things that really stood out to me was, the first one is he's having more fun than he's ever had. It's the funnest he's ever had playing football since he was a little kid. And I think that's a sentiment that's shared by a lot of people on this team. Also, the fact that the way that Pete Carroll is keeping it fun. Hoops everywhere. You got cornhole. You got field goal kicking contest. I did that when I played. We was like, hey, we're having a field goal kicking contest. Get the best player from each position group, and we're going to have a field goal kickoff. That was freaking fun. It was just a fun thing to do, and it was a way to get the team cheering and kind of bring everyone together. The fact that Jackson Powers Johnson talked about basically being a mentor to some of these guys and these young rookies coming in and young players in general, going in and latching onto these players and really learning from them. And it's a whole culture of teaching and learning. And when you have a culture of everyone teaching and learning, everyone has something to offer and everyone has something to learn. So when you can get these guys together in that mindset of like, oh yeah, I'm too good for this, or that's not going to cut it on a Pete Carroll team. And you can see how it's happening, how it's spreading through. When you hear all these different players and all these different coaches talking about, well, Pete does it, I got to do it. Pete does it. Pete does it. The other players do it. And the other coaches do it. I got to do it too. That's what his plan is all about: is going out there and leading from the front and leading by example and showing everybody this is what we have to do to get better every single day and to put our best on the field every single week. Another thing that kind of irked me a little bit is you're not being that physical in OTAs. Okay, look, on the offensive line, especially when it's offensive line, position only drills with the blocking pads. These dudes are getting after it, okay? When you say these guys aren't being physical, I was like, okay, I've been a part of this before. The offensive linemen, yeah, they still get physical. But that's a funny thing that we're going to talk about. That doesn't really matter as far as the team goes. But yeah, they still stay physical. These offensive linemen, I'm telling you, they're like the weirdest group behind the specialty, like the kickers. The kickers are the weirdest ones. And then right behind them, really close second, is the offensive line. And I really like what Jackson Powers Johnson is bringing to the table as far as being a leader, but also being a young guy and being able to relate to some of these younger players as well. It's just great, man. I really like to see these guys pushing forward and learning and being actually involved and being active and being really proud of the fact that they're learning and getting better, not just that they're in the NFL, but they're going to be the best they can. And that's what we need to notch a bunch of wins here in 2025. All right, guys, that's my time for today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's an excellent way to support the channel. It's absolutely free to do, and it's the bare minimum you can do to support the channel besides doing absolutely nothing, just watching the video. Guys, you guys are killing it. Keep it up. Make sure to hit those notification buttons as well so you know whenever I go live and whenever I drop a new video. Make sure to please tell your friends, tell your haters, tell your mamas, tell everybody. Raiders versus the world is the greatest thing going to Raider Nation today. All right, guys, that's my time. Till next time, everybody. Peace. Hey, Raider Nation. Thanks for watching. There's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment. Make sure to subscribe and share to all your socials. It's the bare minimum you can do without doing absolutely nothing.